Good morning, good morning, good morning to each and every one of you, or good evening, or good afternoon, wherever you are in the world today. I hope you're doing well. Sana ikaw ay okay, and you are everything is okay with your family. This Sunday, peaceful Sunday morning or night in the Philippines. If you're in the States, magandang umaga dyan. And I hope everything is doing really well in your area. And greetings to our Miranda Miner community, no? To our friends there in United Arab Emirates, to our friends in the United States, in Canada, in Australia, in Southeast Asia, in Singapore, in South Korea, in Japan, in Italy, in Europe, no? We're actually already all over the world. Magandang Sunday sa'yo. If you're new to my channel, please click on subscribe and hit the like button. Smash that like button, guys, in our show today so we can, at least YouTube can continue to promote our channel. And it obviously from a support perspective, we could still reach out as many people as possible that's also new, like you guys when you were also new, no? So before we officially start, I just like to say thank you kay Joven, na also member ng ating Discord channel. Kanyang Discord handle is Miyuki. So thank you for inviting us in this very, very successful um, talk. No, the title of the talk is Digest and Invest for Beginners. I was pleasantly surprised na hindi lang PUP ang mga estudyante. No, it's actually a group of schools from RTU, from STI, PUP Manila, Technological University of the Philippines, Nazareth, Colegio de Montalban, and so many more. No, I think I heard around 20 schools that participated. No, so thank you for that, and thank you that you guys gave me an opportunity to talk. And surprisingly, surprisingly, Coach Miranda Miner spoke about the stock market. No, for people that are not yet aware, I've been also in the stock market for a very, very long time. And we also spoke about the local stock market. What does it mean? Anong ibig sabihin ng 7,000 points sa stock market? What does that mean? And then we obviously explained the sectors and explained natin ang market, Philippine Stocks Exchange Index. So we explained everything. That was the topic given to Coach Miranda Miner. And of course, we kind of give it a little bit of a crypto flavor, no? To be able to give them insights. And obviously, we introduced our community. I was very, very proud to introduce our community that we have already, in a span of just less than 3 months, we're still already almost near the 20,000 member subscription mark in YouTube and so on and so forth. So again, thank you for the support. And guys, if you have any other platforms or any other um, meetings or forum na tingin ninyo makakatulong si Coach Miranda Miner, please invite us. No, we will be obviously able to give a talk like this for free without any charges. It's gonna be from our mission to support, no, to support the newbies, or mission of Malasakit, or culture of Malasakit. No, we will be able to give these types of free talk for the people who are naive yet of the cryptocurrency or the stock market, or pwede ring forex kung kailangan, no. We're going to be able to talk about this and give some insights. So feel free to talk and reach out to me separately if you guys would want to, and I will be very glad to give a little bit of assistance and support. No? Again, thank you sa kanilang event director, sa kanilang course instructor for allowing us to be able to give our insights during this time. No? And I think during this time, there's also other two speakers which are really, really good. I'm very impressed, guys, kasi mga estudyante yung dalawang speaker, and nakaka-impress kasi they already know what they're talking about. No? Nakaka goosebumps kanina na at their age, no? And I think this is a good development in our educational system, no? In the Philippines, because I think it's really, really important that students are actually given this level of investment lens as early as their age, no? At least at their age, they're given that opportunity to choose and be, or choose an option or be oriented on the investment market, no? So I think it's really, really a great opportunity. And again, congratulations sa organizers ng event. All right. Okay, and then as well, a couple of announcements coming from Coach MirandaMiner. Ang ating video na scalping earned for $9 or 450 pesos in 6 minutes is already out. Please open this video and at least you could learn how to scalp the market kahit ang ating market is bearish. No, so please look into this, and I will encourage you to further expand your skill sets. No, skill sets, and of course, if you win, don't forget to journal your trades. And again, I've been looking at the updates over the Facebook groups. Thank you again sa mga moderators for helping us manage the dynamics ng ating Facebook groups. No, at least I'm seeing very healthy conversations. I'm seeing very good tulungang system, no? People that are helping each other. So thank you guys for your help and support. And then speaking of help and support, and speaking of what's going to be happening this week, I also would like to welcome ang ating sorry, let me just give my appreciation first sa ating mga estudyante, no? Sa ating team UAE, Team Burj Khalifa, Team For Good, Team Pataas, and Team Bull, Team 1 Pataas, no? So, looking forward to meet you again this coming Friday. And of course, yung mga naging estudyante natin the previous day, no? So, the previous week, no? We have our Jupiters, Team to the Moon, Team Mommy Miners. We have our beginner Wave 4. Sila naman ay Team Rack, Team Positive PNL, Team BJMP, and Team Miss D. Yan, si Miss D nag-message sa atin yan. Napakaganda ng kanyang post, no? So keep on winning, ha? Keep on winning, Miss D. Then Intermediate Wave 3, Team to the Earth, the Money Team, Side Hustle, and Breakout. So greetings din sa inyo, no? And then sa ating upcoming classes tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to meet each and every one of you, ang ating batch 6 beginner. Welcome tomorrow. Our class will start at exactly 5 p.m. And then we have our intermediate wave 4. Our class will start at 2:30 in the afternoon. And then of course, you guys will have your remedial with Kuya Rad, no? With Kuya Rad also, or Coach Rad, no? You guys will get to see him after my class. You guys will have a remedial. So looking forward. And then another announcement, our merch, ang ating t-shirt, ang ating mugs are still out in our shop, are still in the Shopee page. Let me guys know, medyo nag-out of stock tayo sa mugs, pero we're looking for replenishments. And then for t-shirts, guys, let me know. But thank you sa mga umorders na. Thank you. It's already on its way. Pipick upin dito tomorrow. Pipick upin sa vendor tomorrow, I mean. Kakakuha lang ng vendor kanina rito. And I think the vendor will just pack all of it and send it to your house. So thank you for your orders. And then watch out din sa ating July contest. No, I'm going to give away some US dollar Ether. I'm going to give away some free US dollar Ether. Wait for my announcement. I'm going to start by July. So looking forward, it's gonna be the same thing as the Share to Care contests, no, that was previously led by Zild and Choi, no. So thank you for your help again. I remember that. But we'll have another contest this July. Mamimigay si Coach ng maraming USDT. Diba? Gusto nyo ba yun, guys? Let me know if you want me to give away. We're going to give away, and it's going to be a very simple mechanics. No, kukuntian ko yung mga words. Kasi the last time when I spoke about the mechanics, medyo maraming naguluhan daw, no. Very wordy. No, anyways, we will do that. But those are my announcements this particular day before we officially start. And then our topic for today is about cryptocurrency. It has already bounced to 30K level. Where do we think it will go? No, where do we think it will go? Do you guys think it will continue its short-term bull run of 33K? What do you guys think? Can you type down below? What do you think will be the price of Bitcoin this coming week? Tingnan natin ano yung mga suggestions ninyo. Ano kaya tingin natin, no? What do we think is the price of Bitcoin this week? What do you guys think? Let me know what you guys think. Type down below. Anong figure? Is it 30K, 33K, 34K? You know? And ang bilis, napaka-volatile ng Bitcoin. If you guys remember, 2 days ago, sabi ni Coach MirandaMiner, ang Bitcoin is going to bounce, no, from a 30K level. And true enough, it bounced, no, which is really good. At least our predictions are accurate based on our charting. But at this level, where do we think it will go? No, where do we think it will go? Yan, sabi ni Danny, Danny the Crypto, 36. Sabi ni Big Mac, 34. Daniel Tan, 30. Ace Forte for 35. Choi, 38. No? So, yung mga Ming Wafu, 35K. Feby Grace, Sideways. Okay. Okay. Elgin, 35. Exena, 37. If tutuloy ang bearish coach, baka 30K. Crypto winter ba to? Crypto winter? Okay. Alright. Waiting sa breakout. Okay. Close jump. Okay. Meron yata dito nagpa-flood. Nel, 30K, no? Jan V, 34. Clarice, okay. No? Mid-30s, no? Mid 30,000 level. It looks like that's the voice of the majority, no? But we'll see, no? But before we officially start, let's quickly review the price of the coins today. Bitcoin is currently at 32,917. Naglalaro sa ganyan level. And then Ethereum at 1,833. Binance Coin at $275.18. Everyone is green for the past 24 hours. Obviously, 24 hours ago, Bitcoin was down to almost flat 30,000 level. But nag-increase yan, no? It actually went even higher. Cardano at 1.26. Ingat-ingat sa mga volatility, guys. Huwag tayong kukuha ng mga 20x leverage. Sobrang ingat sa volatility. And then Dogecoin currently at 0.24. For the past 24 hours, following the same trend of Bitcoin, with following the dominance of Bitcoin at 2.43%. And then for the past 7 days at negative 8.74. XRP is currently at 0.60. Kanina ito ay nasa 0.58, no? 0.58 tumaas ng 0.60. Tumaas pa lalo ng 0.62 but currently down at 0.60. Net, the past 24 hours is 2.86%, but still following the double-digit negative of the other coins. It's also within the negative 15.6%. Double-digit volatility, which is on the negative side for the past 7 days. Polkadot at $14.1, up at 2.02% for the past 24 hours, and down negative 27% for the past 7 days. It's actually on a downward, sort of a sideways movement from a chart perspective. And then you have Litecoin at $126, 5.26% for the past 24 hours, and negative 14 for the past 7 days. Solana is at 30.44. Everyone is following the little bit of an uptick, no, for the past 24 hours, like what BTC did. Polygon Matic is actually almost downwards, but sideways, forming a sideways formation at the $1.06 of 06 cents, 3.98% for the past 24 hours, and then almost negative 20% for the past 7 days. I'll not go through the rest of the coins. It looks like it's going to be following the same trend, maybe except with Shiba. Shiba, guys, is biglang pumalo to ng mataas, no? Kasi nag-tweet itong si Elon about Shiba again, no? Sabi niya sa tweet niya, my new pet is Shiba. No? So ang daming mga conversations ngayon na hindi na daw ba si Dogecoin ang bagong pet ni Elon, si Shiba na daw ba, no? So there was a time where the price of Shiba went all the way up, pumalo yan for almost 0.8, no? 0.000008 and even 9, no, in a very in I think in only one interval bumaba ulit, nagkaroon ng pump yan, no. So let's see, we'll as I promised, we'll dedicate one of the days to talk about Shiba Inu as a potential investment, in the future, no. Hindi na yan small cap kasi ang laki na ng kanyang market capitalization, almost 3 billion, it's not a small cap anymore. A small cap coin or a token is below 100 million. But in this case, this capitalization is really, really big already, and I honestly think this has a lot of potential. No, it's been listed already in Coinbase very quickly last week. No? So for a coin to start at this level and nasa top 28 ka na agad, and kaka-start lang niya, and the adoption is really, really high. I think this has a lot of potential, right? Because if you remember, guys, there's a lot of new tokens and coins that also started, but it was really a pump and dump scheme. No, after the price went really all the way high, the founders actually sold their positions and drove the price all the way down, right? So you have perfect examples like SafeMoon, right? NFT arts, all of those pump and dump schemes. So just really be careful on those things and make sure you guys are looking at their tokenomics, right? Okay. So as I was saying, let's now go to the review of the price technicals. Or sorry, before we go there, let's quickly go with the news that I prepared for you today, guys. Okay. Okay. Let me look at the okay. Will chart mo naman ng BTC. Yes, I will chart the BTC today. Just give me a second, Will Boat. Okay, Edski 30k. Hindi naabutan ni Edski ulit. Sayang yung profit, Edski, sayang, hindi naabutan. Okay. Anyways, all right. So couple of news for today. Bitcoin price can hit $450,000 in 2021. Ang pinaka worst case daw is 135k. Grabe. Why? Let's quickly read this news. Ano kayang update about this? Let's just quickly go with this news today. Let me try to open. Just give me a second. Okay. While it's actually trying to open, because we have had this open for quite some time already, marami pa tayong news today, no? Federal Reserve official stablecoin daw deserves attention, no? There's a question about stablecoin. Sabi ng isang Boston Federal Reserve President Eric Rosengren, yung mga members ng crypto Twitter that spoke the idea of regulation and oversight. In the presentation titled Financial Stability, Rosengren identified the stablecoin Ether by name as a part of the 3 different financial stability challenges. No? Sabi niya dito that stablecoins are growing in terms of market cap and now roughly 20% the size of the total asset under management of prime money market mutual funds. Sobrang laki niya na, no? This is the graph, no? Lakihan natin itong graph. Nakalagay dito, the stablecoin market capitalization relative to prime money market mutual fund assets, AUM, ang laki, guys. So if you've noticed, talagang pumalo ng almost 20 low 20s, no? In terms of percentage, which is really a sign, guys. This is a sign for me that the adoption of our cryptocurrency as an industry is really getting bigger. And in my headline yesterday, that I also discussed with you guys, the inflow of US dollars Ether has been all-time high again. No, it's all-time high. The inflow of US dollars Ether converted to Bitcoin. No, so people are pairing their stable money to Bitcoin. Okay, and what does this mean, guys? No, ang ibig sabihin kung bakit tumataas ang stablecoin market cap, no? Habang tumataas yan, ibig sabihin dyan, the people are actually converting their outside money to a stable money or a tether. They're doing a tether with US dollar, no? Yun ang purpose niya. Kaya nagkakaroon ng mas malaking market capitalization. Kumbaga, people outside crypto are converting their actual money, no, the money in their banks into the cryptocurrency denomination, no? That's the meaning of that, no? So it's really good data because it's giving us some insights that people are now entering and adopting the crypto market space, right? So kaya nga obviously it's attracting attention, no? It's attracting attention because you guys know the work of the Fed or the work of the IMF, no? More of regulatory bodies, no? They're more of regulatory, and every time that there's regulation or there is a potential, I mean, then they would need to regulate. So at least you guys gotta remember, ang regulation, it means control. Control yan, you know. Regulation means control. Regulation means opportunity, no, for anyone to, or for the government for that matter, to be able to levy taxes, no? And important naman din ang role ng Fed or ng Federal Reserve or ng Treasury ng United States, or for any other Fed, like say ang Treasury or Bangko Sentral or the Treasury of the Philippines. Important ang work nila because they gotta make sure na ang lahat ng lumalabas na pera o piniprint na pera ng isang bansa is backed up by the Federal Reserve or ng yaman ng isang bansa talaga, no? So ganun ng dynamics ng pera, guys, no? Before magpe-print ng physical money, no, ang isang bansa, no? They need to make sure na merong katumbas na gold or merong reserve yung isang bansa to represent that particular money printing, no? Kasi noong mga unang panahon, and just give you a little bit of an idea, noong mga unang panahon, obviously, they use assets like gold or anything na may value like pato or kahit ano man, no? Hinighlight ito doon sa Bitcoin standard na book, no? So they're using all types of currencies para ipangpalit mas mahal na currency, mas malaki yung mabibili mo, like isang buong baka o isang magandang during the barter process, no? And then eventually, because ang ginawa ng, kumbaga, as time goes by, no, what happened was, instead of giving gold as a payment, nagkaroon ng idea to represent the gold as paper, no? But in return, dapat lahat ng paper na lumalabas is may katumbas na gold sa treasury, sa isang bank. Kumbaga sa isang bansa, meron silang treasury. They put all the gold there. All the gold can be represented by a money printout, no? So instead na ang mga tao is binibigyan o kumikita ng gold, sila ay binibigyan o kumikita sa pamamagitan ng isang papel. At itong papel na ito, the money denomination is representing the Federal Reserve ng isang bansa. Okay? So ganun 'yon, guys. So, kaya ganun ang dynamics, ganun ang evolution ng pera. Okay? So I think naturally what's happening here is obviously they wanted to be able to regulate. No? Although they did not say they want to regulate, sinabi lang niya it deserves an attention. No? Sabi dito, the reason we should be a bit concerned about stablecoin is that it's growing very rapidly, so there's exponential growth in stablecoin. Rosengren said in an interview with Yahoo Finance, no? Obviously, ang difference ang stablecoin kasi we have what you call your you have your stablecoin currencies, your USDT and then your BUSDs. Ang difference lang naman yan is USDT kasi is not audited, no? Audited. BUSD is obviously a stable coin that has every BUSD there's an equivalent BUSD in the dollar reserve na meron ang isang bansa, no? In this case, the United States, no? They do have that and it's actually audited, but USDT is not. So ginagawa kasi ng mga bagong pasok or ng mga other retailers is they're actually using USDT as a point of entry, no? USDT as a point of entry, and they use that and eventually use that to buy a token or a coin, no, and put value once they buy a security or once they buy a coin by using their USDT, no. All right, so more on that, no, but it looks like it's getting some attention. I'm not necessarily concerned on this, guys. I'm not necessarily concerned on this because again, there's a lot of potential news na nilalabas to potentially um, manage or I will use the word manipulate the perception of the market. Ayan. And sabi dito again, every single USD ultimately clears through the Fed, which means the Fed has jurisdiction over USD stablecoins. It matters that the Fed is saying this, caveat emptor, folks. Yan, sabi ng isang comment dito. Okay? Alright, sabi dito, Tether disclosed for the first time in March their full reserve balance sheet and in February settled with the NYAG's suit that and said that they improperly reported the degree to which the stablecoin was backed by fiat. So we'll see. No, I'm not necessarily concerned if you're using USDT today. Um, let's now go to the other news. Sabi ng very bullish report na to, Bitcoin will go all the way to $160,000 this year, says Celsius CEO. Let me just go to another news. Just give me ito. Bitcoin price can hit $450,000 in 2021. This is a worst case scenario. For the worst case scenario is $135,000. And let's just quickly go read into this, no? Oh, give me a second, guys. Give me a second here. Okay, so sabi dito, Bitcoin to match all-time high in October. So we, well known as the creator of the stock-to-flow model Bitcoin. Just give me a second, guys. I'm just hearing a feedback. Sorry, ha. Okay. I'm just hearing a feedback on my ears. Hang on a second, guys. Okay, guys, can you comment if you could hear me? Can you please comment if you could hear me? Type number 1 if you could hear me, please. Okay, I just want to make sure that I'm being heard correctly. Please comment down below number 1 if you could hear me. Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you, guys. All right, let's continue. No, so I need to disconnect my headset. Sorry. Uh, all right. Okay, so the Bitcoin stock to flow model, sabi sa report na ito, no, na the well-known creator of the stock to flow model, price forecasting model Plan B, has repeatedly bucked the overall market mood, no. So yeah, no, actually ang fino-forecast this coming end of the year is $450,000. So guys, magiging times 10. Magiging times 10 yung price ng Bitcoin, no? Na hawak nyo ngayon, no? Teka lang guys, medyo humina daw. Wait lang, wait lang. I need to disconnect kasi, no? I need to disconnect my sound system. Ayan. So I think this one is good already, no? Anyways, so the worst case scenario nga is 135,000, which is not necessarily bad, no? Because ang worst case scenario ngayon ng price ng Bitcoin is, let's say, 33,000, no? If it hits 450, ang hawak mong pera ngayon will go times 10. will go times 10 yan. Tapos, if it goes the worst case, 135,000, no? That's the worst case scenario. That's already almost times 5 or times 4, no? Times 4 ng ating current price today. So let's say meron kang sabihin mo na meron kang 100,000 pesos ngayon na worth of Bitcoin. Imagine mo, end of the year, magiging 400,000 pesos na yan. Saan ka makakakuha ng ganyang klaseng interest na bangko? No? Iba guys, nakaka-excite, no? Parang sobrang nakaka-excite na alam mo na based on the proven model, the price of your investment write-off. But of course, hindi mo yan marirealize agad at meron pa rin konting risk, no? Hindi naman siya fully guaranteed, no? May mga risk pa din, no? Pero ang sarap isipin na kung meron kang 1 million ngayon, no? By end of the year, 4 million na siya. Based on this model, parang ang sarap isipin na it's an easy potential money by price appreciation, no? By price appreciation. So, tinuro ko yan kanina sa stock market. Pakita ko lang ng mabilis. Na you also earn sa stock market through dividends, no? Kasi sa stock market, guys, may mga dividends. For example, si Coach MirandaMiner, I already got another email sa broker ko na I already earned money from my dividends. Yan. No? So you could earn from dividends na binibigay ng ayan, no? So I want to show this to you, no? So you earn based on dividends as well. Let me just delete this for now. Ayan, no? So you earn something from you're given extra dividends, no? By your broker, by the company na meron kang positions, no? So bukod from that, then there's also a potential for you to earn by price appreciation, no? Pag tumataas yung presyo. This is a very I hope that people are able to see this and they have the foresight, no? They have the foresight to be able to anticipate, because guys, this is a good way to put more money. This is the good way to put more investments. And I'm not sure if some of you are also into mutual funds, no? Are also into mutual funds. If you invested and if you bought a mutual fund ng May of last year, because majority of these mutual funds are actually invested into blue chip companies. For example, guys, no? For example, si Jollibee, let me just give you a local example, okay? Aside from cryptocurrency, no? Si Jollibee, the price of Jollibee ng May of last year was 90 plus pesos, no? And right now, the price of Jollibee is 215 pesos. So if you bought 90,000 pesos worth of Jollibee shares noong, or sabihin mo nang bumili ka ng 900,000 pesos worth of Jollibee shares noong May of last year. Guys, ang pera mo ngayon sa stock is already 2.15 million. So your money already doubled for almost a year, and that you could never earn that in the bank. You could never earn, almost double your money in the bank. All right? So think about that, guys. Think about that. Imagine mo si Coach MirandaMiner, magkano na kaya ang kanyang investments, no? How much is his total investments by leveraging price appreciation, no? So if you have let's say 50,000 pesos in the bank, no? And you only have your investment in one basket, you need to diversify. You need to diversify, guys. Right? You need to diversify and look for, if you are already diverse, if you have diversified funds already, then in your foundations ng financial management mo, meron ka ng tinatawag na 6 months worth of savings. Okay? Meron ka ng 6 months worth of savings, meron ka ng, or 9 months worth of savings na monthly expense mo. Kunwari, ang monthly expense mo, let's say, is 20,000 pesos, no? Tapos, meron ka ng 120,000 pesos ngayon. So, okay na ang iyong emergency funds, no? Meron ka na ring health insurance, no? Meron ka ng health insurance, meron ka ng tinatawag na HMO, Okay? Okay ka na. Tapos meron ka ng properties, no? Then that's when you enter speculative investments like futures, contracts, ang futures ang pinaka nasa taas, no? Ito is nasa it's the apex of all. It's in the apex of all types of investments because it's very very speculative, no? So, before ka mag-speculative trading, make sure ng iyong foundation ng iyong financial management is very very strong, no? Hindi mo sabi ko nga sa talk ko kanina, hindi mo pwedeng hindi mo pwedeng gamitin na pambili ng crypto ang iyong pang-ulam bukas. Do not use your budget for the milk of your kids to buy crypto coins. You don't do that. That's a sin. Okay? I would never allow that. No, I would never condone you to do that. No. But again, if the price of the coin, okay, if the price of the coin is going to be, I want to show something to you guys. Hang on a second. I want to show something to you. Let me open my. Okay, let me open this. Okay, guys, last year, October. Okay, punta tayo same day last year, no? Same day last year was June 27 of last year, no? Okay. June 27, ang price ng Bitcoin. Pakinig kayo ha. June 27, the price of Bitcoin is 9,565 US dollar Tether. Okay? That was the price. Okay? And the price right now is 32,737. That is at least still 300% growth ng pera mo. Okay? 300% growth. Right? So, sabi ng stock and flow model at this time, saan natin to? Okay. Last year, ito yung 2020. Last year, the price was only $10,000. Same time last year. Okay? And that is the price of Bitcoin based on this model. Okay? And if we follow this model, okay, tama naman yung model, 'di ba? Tama naman yung model eh. Balik tayo ng 2017. Tingnan natin the price of 2017, no? Let's go to 2017. Okay? Let's go to 2017. Ito. The price way back 2017 was 4,000 or just 3,000. Teka lang, June 2017, no? Yan, August 2017. The price was $4,230 per Bitcoin, no? So if you go to the stock and flow model ng 2017, the price are within the same range, no? The 1,000 to 10,000 range. So pag finalo natin tong stock to flow model, yes, we're all talking about, we're very myopic, we're very nearsighted na iniisip natin Bitcoin will be around 33,000, 34,000, 35,000. Pero guys, ayokong isipin nyo na ayoko mag-isip lang tayo on this month, no? Ang gusto kong isipin natin, ano ang presyo ng ating Bitcoin a year from now. And based on this model na tama naman, ang fino-forecast niya by end of the year, ang very, very conservative daw, is the price of Bitcoin is going to be $135,000. No? $135,000. Sabihin mo na lang na dumoble ang pera mo, no? Sabihin mo na mag 60,000, bumalik sa $60,000. And ang $60,000 guys is hindi imposible. Hindi imposible kasi diyan tayo nang galing nung April. Nag-all-time high tayo ng April. No? Nag-all-time high tayo ng April, $65,000. Hindi imposible 'yan. No? So kung ang pera mo ngayon is equivalent ng $32,000, magkano na ang pera mo pag bumalik 'yan sa $60,000? Doble. So bibili ka ba today? 'Di ba? Doble, imaginein mo, no? I mean, you can't get it from the bank. No bank will give you double your money in a year. Walang ganyang bank unless scam yan. No? So think about that, guys. Think about that opportunity. I want you to think about the opportunity of doubling your money. No? Doubling your money as a way of potential price appreciation. Sabi nga ng isang live ko, sabi ng isang video ko, I'm looking forward to shaking your hands by 2024 because you are a future millionaire. You are a future millionaire, guys. Claim mo na yan. I-claim mo na yan. Imagine mo, sabihin mo na meron kang 100,000 pesos ngayon worth of a coin, no? Magkano na yan next year? 200,000 na yan. Right? Or kung ang pinaka-bullish or aggressive, sabihin mo ng 130, sabihin mo ng times 3 lang, no? So, ang pera mo ngayon na pinatulog mo lang dyan, di mo siya binitingnan, patulugin mo lang siya dyan, no? Bilang ka ng 1 year. Diba? Times 3. Kasi totoo naman yan eh. Hindi naman yan, it's not something that I just pull out from a thin air, diba? You guys are looking at my charts, no? Ayan, no? June of 2020. Ang price niya is only $9,000 per Bitcoin. Ngayon, ang presyo niya is 32, that's still times 3. Diba? So, it's really possible. It's really, really possible, guys, no? It's really possible. So, it's up to you. No, it's up to you to still decide. But I'm telling you, I'm really heavily invested ngayon. I'm heavily aside from the coins that I'm actually using to trade. No, I do trading, short-term trading. I also have some coins parked. Nakapark yan. Okay? Sana natuto ka dyan, ha? And then, sabi ng isang CEO, Bitcoin will go all the way up to 160,000. So, maraming forecast eh. There's a 135,000 forecast. There's a $160,000 forecast. There's a $435,000 forecast. No, ang dami. Ang dami. And I remember one of our moderators, si Judex, sabi niya, Coach, can we talk about our exit plan? No? Hanggang magkano nga aantayin natin because we wanted to retire very soon. No? Sabihin mo nang meron kang 10 million sa bank or meron kang 5 million ngayon, no? And imagine mo, your 5 million will double within the year. 50,000 mo will double within the year, no? So, think about that, no? Think about that. Instead na ma-scam ka sa kung ano-anong scam diyan, no? Go with the industry that's $1.7 trillion equivalent, no? Tandaan niyo ang $1.7 trillion na market capitalization is almost teka lang 1.7 trillion, no? Almost teka lang, just give me a second, guys, no? 7. Ito ay katumbas ng almost 400 times ng Philippine Stock Exchange. No? 400 times, 340 to be exact. Ganun kalaki ang cryptocurrency industry. Ganun siya kalaki. No? So kung marami nag-a-adapt in the whole world, why is the people still naive and are not using it? Right? They're not using it, no? So anyways, before we end our day, let me just quickly chart BTC. Sabi ko nga, we were able to forecast at totoo naman, no, nagkatotoo siya, no? And I'm really, really happy about that, no? Na ang ating predictions is nagkakatotoo, no? So anyways, and that's based on the data anyways, right? So mga estudyante ko, alam na nila yan, when you zoom out first, you put your major support and resistance, no? Major resistance, major support. Now, we zoom in, no? We zoom in with our charts and we look into a lower time frame. Let's try to look for a 1 hour time frame. And let's put our confirmatory just give me a second, guys. Confirmatory indicators. Let's look for MACD. Okay. Hmm. So I think this can potentially correct no magko-correct to. This can potentially correct at the 33K level, or depending on this trend, no, this can potentially correct. And then hanapin natin yung ilalim. Hanapin natin 'yan. One second, guys. Okay. Okay, so uh, okay, so merong pag-bounce dito sa area na 'to. As I've said, ito ay magba-bounce on the previous support. So, ito nga ay nag-bounce sa support area na 'yan. Itong area na 'to, nag-bounce ito, no? So, that was one of our predictions. Tapos, um, I think my prediction here, guys, is it's going to go like this again. Lalagpas yan dyan, pero bababa ulit. Will further test the 30K level. So, abang kayo dyan pag bumagsak yan. Abangan nyo. Tapos, handa kayo ng mga US dollar tether, i-park nyo muna. Tapos, sumalo kayo sa ilalim. Pero huwag kayong papasok agad sa 30K ha. Merong rule yan. There's a 3 rule on bounce play. Okay, merong 3 rules of bounce play. Alam ng mga estudyante ko yan. 3 rules of bounce play. For you to know when to enter, no? May 3 rules yan. Don't enter on the you know when you should know what is the bounce, anatomy of the bounce, no? May tinatawag tayong prison candle, prison break candle, confirmatory candle, no? Tapos dapat ang enter mo diyan sa bounce niya, dapat before on the confirmatory candle, kailangan merong confirmation ni MACD, no? Dapat si MACD is going to confirm like this, so for example, merong confirmation, no? For example ito guys, nag-bounce, 'di ba? So, meron ka nakita diyan na MACD bullish, there's a MACD bullish cross here, no? Dito sa part na 'yan, nakailang candle na, no? Right? So, meron ka na ditong prison candle, prison break, meron ka ng confirmatory candle, tapos nag-MACD confirmation, no? Nag-MACD confirmation. So, magkano na 'yun, 'di ba? So, from a price range perspective, from here to here, almost 5% na 'yan. 5% na 'yan. Basta alam mo paano pumasok sa bounce. You should know, no? Another bounce is this, no? Another bounce is this one, MACD confirmation. Pagkatapos ng RSI 30 at 30, prison break, prison candle, prison break, confirmatory candle. Pasok dito ka pumasok, no? Hanggang diyan, no? Oh, that's almost 11%. Kailangan mo lang alamin paano pumasok sa mga bounce. There's a rule in doing the bounce play. There's a rule on that, guys. Kailangan alam mo 'yan, no? Para ma-maximize mo yung gains mo. Right? Marami na tayong tinuruan sa ganyan. They're already profitable. Right? So, kailangan may mga confirmation ka. no? May mga confirmation ka. Yan, no? Nung 11% na yan, itong bounce yan. No? Merong MACD bullish confirmation. You have your three rules of the bounce play. Pasok. No? And so I'm forecasting it, if it breaks out, papalo to ng almost 36 ulit. No? Pabalik sa... Pag nabasag niya si... Teka lang, let me just remove this one. Pag ito ay bumasag ng resistance na to, no? At binasag ulit niya itong 35,000 level, then this trend can potentially go to 38, no? Pero we're expecting this to further go down again to 30K level based on the Wyckoff model, no? Based on the Wyckoff model, this can further go down again, right? And then from there, kailangan niya ng isang malaking buy candle, isang mahabang buy candle dito, yung malaking siguro mga dapat gito kalaki kalaki yung volume at this level, no? Kasi yung mga katumbas niya wala eh. Baba ng selling volume, no? Or buy volume. So kailangan medyo may conviction yung kanyang buying crayon or buying volume, no? So I'm waiting for that to happen here. So it can further go up. Pag nabasag niya yung 35K level, it can further go to 38. But this can further go down again to 30K. It would try to test that resistance, no? 30K. And then from there, it will now bounce to an even higher trend, no? But of course, sabi nga natin, it's supposed to be 30 ha. Don't use 14 ha. Will not use that for now. Okay. So kailangan natin dito ng we should be able to see a really big candle here, no? A very big buying candle here, no? Before pumalo yan pataas. Okay? Natin ng big buying candle, it could further go even higher, no? So again, please make sure you do your transition play really well. You do your planning, so you could actually take advantage of the 5% swings, the 11% swings, no? That's really, really important for a profitable trader, no? And as I've said, sabi ko nga, kailangan ko ng 3-day confirmation, no? So, pumalo tayo ng 28K, 29K ng June 22, June 27 na. So, first time nag-retest ng 30K after magbumaba ng multi-month resistance, no? Multi-month support at 28K. After that, nagkaroon ng initial small bull run, tapos nagkaroon ng correction sa 35K because of this resistance, no? Because of this resistance. And then nag-bounce ulit on the previous support 30,000 level based on the Wyckoff. So our forecast now is that this can further go up to 38. Pag nabasag yung 35 ng Tuesday, it can go up to 38 and then it could go down again for another weekend, no? Or pwedeng mas umaga yung correction na yan, no? Pag ito nauntog sa 33 level, no? This can further go down to around 30K again. So that's gonna be the range, no? Medyo lumiliit na yung kanyang what's this? Lumiliit na yung kanyang area eh. Kita nyo yan? Lumiliit na yung kanyang area eh. So, gotta remember, if it's forming a triangle, alam nyo na yan kasi sinuro ko na sa inyo yan. If it's forming a triangle, it will break out or break down soon. No? It will break out or break down soon. So, yan, malapit na yan. So, from a date perspective, you're talking about, hang on a second. Just 3 days. 3 days na lang yan, mag-breakout or mag-breakdown yan. No? That's the same thing we saw previously. The same thing we saw previously sa formation ng candles na to. Right? We saw We saw this one. Yan. Ano natin, teka lang guys. So, if we are very strict about this, this can potentially go 1 week pa guys, 1 week pa. 8 days. 8 days na lang yung kanyang wiggle room na tinatawag, no? And it can potentially go up or go down, no? Very, very strong resist support, 28,000. But this can potentially go even upwards. It can go even upwards. So, pantayan niyo yan, no? Abang kayo ng mga orders. Abang ng orders sa resistance breakout. Alam ng mga estudyante ko yan, what is an anatomy of a breakout play. So, alamin niyo yan paano pumasok dyan. Tapos alamin niyo din kung paano mag-abang sa ilalim, sumalon ng mga dip, sumalon ng mga bounce. No? Okay? So, tingnan natin if this can continue the rally. 33,000 already. Mukhang very bullish naman. No? If you go to the lower time frame, may pagka-bullish. May pagka-bullish to. No? We'll see. May pagka-bullish tong coin na to. No? I mean, itong trend na to. And we'll see if this one will further continue. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. I'm trying to chart. Nauntog na nga siya sa 0.5, oh. Galing, di ba? Nauntog sa 0.5 eh. So, based on this, 8 more days, no? 8 more days tayo mag-iintay. Maliit na lang ang kanyang wiggle room, no? Maliit lang. Tapos, pag-correct sa 0.5 ng Fibonacci, no? Nag-correct dyan. And then, bumaba ulit, nag-bounce sa previous previous support, no? Tapos, 8 more days, we'll see if this will further go up or go down. Tingnan natin, antabayanan natin to. Pag nabali niya tong 0.5 range sa 35K range, no? Pag bumasag yan dyan, the next one is the 36K. 36K na support, na resistance, no? Kailangan niyang basagin yan, no? Pag nabasag niya sa 36K, lilipad dyan sa 38. No? So, if this one penetrates the 0.618 level, then this one could further go up at 38 level on the next week, no? Next week. So medyo marami siyang kailangan basagin, tatlong resistance. This particular resistance, kailangan basagin niya yan. Okay? And then kailangan basagin niya tong 0.5 na resistance and then the 0.618. So multi-resistant approach for 35K, 36K, no? Kailangan niyang basagin, no? And then ang support level niya, the support level could be 30K, 30,252, and then 2927. Let me just close the volume. Hang on, guys. Close the volume para makita natin. Actually, even lower. 28,756. 28,756. So, very strong support na yan, no? Strong support at 30,252. Magbabounce yan dyan. This one can further bounce here or it can correct from this resistance level. So, yun ang ating basa. Forecast natin yun for this coming week. No? At I hope you're learning from that. But of course, kapag may pumasok na napaka-negative news, this can break this support. No? So, wag po tayo maglalagay ng liquidation sa 31K. Kung ang inyong leverage is 20x, baba muna. Punta muna kayo sa 5x or 4x, no? Tapos, don't use 20x muna. Don't use cross for now, no? If you're a buy long person, no? Kapag ang inyong liquidation is sa 31K, if you're buying long, ingat-ingat. Pababain niya sa 27 pababa para safe kayo. Kapag ang inyong liquidation is on a sell short is umaabot ng 35K, ingat-ingat. Itaas nyo yan sa 40K level, no? Very risky. Itong range na to, sobrang risky, guys, no? Dapat ang inyong liquidation line wala sa linya na to. Dapat ang inyong liquidation line wala dito sa naka-color green area. Dapat ang liquidation mo if you're selling short is above 36,000, no? If you're buying long, your liquidation line for leverage should be below 28,000. So dapat ang iyong leverage, no, ang inyong liquidation line is makikita mo lamang sa area na to, no? Sa area na to. Dapat nandiyan ang iyong liquidation line. Okay? Tapos kapag ikaw ay nagba-buy long, dapat ang iyong liquidation line, sorry, ang galing ko lang si Fibonacci, no? Dapat ang iyong liquidation line is nandito sa part na to. Teka lang, let me just remove this one. Dapat nandito sa ilalim nito, no? Yan. Dapat nandiyan sa ilalim, guys, ang iyong liquidation lines, no? You should not have a liquidation line within this range. This is your box. And this box is very volatile. Okay, do not put any liquidation within this green box. Maliliquidate ka anytime. Ang hahaba ng candle, oh. No? Ang hahaba ng ano. Imagine mo 2 in the morning. 2 in the morning ng June 21. Tapos alas 2 ng hapon June 22. Ang hahaba ng liquidation lines nito, guys. Huwag kayong basta-bastang ha. Gaano kalalim ang umabot ng 20% volatility. 20% volatility in a span of 1 day. 1 day pa lang. So wag po kayong maglalagay ng liquidation line within this grid, no? Within this grid. Okay? So yon, so 11:03 na pala. 11:03 na pala, no? All right, nag-enjoy si coach mag-charting dito, no? Okay. Siguro just give me 1 more second, guys, okay? Just give me 1 more second. Nag-enjoy ba kayo sa charting, guys? Are you enjoying this? Natututunan ba kayo? May natututunan? Are you learning something? Ito yung tinuro natin sa inyo before, no? Tinuro ko sa inyo before to. Kaya sabi ko, wag munang pumasok. Wag munang pumasok, sabi ko, wag munang papasok. Kasi nakakita tayo ng divergence dito, no? We saw a divergence, but we also saw a bull. We also saw a bullish divergence here, no? Okay? We saw a bullish divergence, kaya tumaas din to. Sinubukan niyang basagin to 35,000, no? Ayan. Okay? So, yan. So, nagkaroon tayo ng alam naman, guys, anong kamay to sa mga estudyante ko? Anong kamay to? Kaliwa o kanan? Sige nga, comment kayo. Is this a left or a right hand? Comment below. Sige nga, ano tong pinapakita kong divergence? Is it a kanan or kaliwa? At ano dapat? Ano to? Is it a bull or is it a bear? No? Sige nga, tingnan natin sino makakasagot. Is it a left hand or a right hand? Tingnan natin. Comment down below. Tingnan natin. Sige nga. Okay. Habang iniintay ko yung comment ninyo, yan. So we have this divergence here, no? So we'll see kung makakita pa tayo ng another divergence here. Let's try to go down. Very good. Ang daming may alam, Very good, Kanan, very good. Mga estudyante ko ba kayo? Parang hindi ko kilala yung iba dito. Ay, oo, nakita ko si Asher, eh. Ayan, no? Si Asher, kilala ko yan. Kanan, very good, very good, very good. Ayan. Okay, very good. Alam nyo na. Alam nyo na. So, we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Anyways, sige guys, 11:07 na pala. Nag-enjoy si Coach. Nag-enjoy ako mag-charting today kasi bala kong mag-trade mamaya eh. Naghahanap din tayo ng positions. Pero, for now guys, again, please pakiusap sa inyo, huwag kayong gagawa ng leverage na ang liquidation line nyo within the green box. Please, parang awa nyo na. Okay? Ibaba nyo yan. Huwag kayong gumamit ng napakalalaking leverage. Naku, sabi ko sa inyo, isang araw pa lang. Isang araw pa lang. Diba? Isang araw pa lang, gumuhit na ng 20% negative. Ingat-ingat sa ganyan para hindi ma-liquidate. No? Para hindi ma-liquidate. Kasi mabilis yan. Mabilis yan. Although, meron namang pwedeng itulong sa'yo yung indicators. No? Kasi, for example, kung itong chart na to, yung indicators mo dito, yung iyong buying pressure is already red, no? Sa yung histogram. Tapos ang iyong MACD is already bearish crossover. Edi sana lumayas ka na sa formation na to. Kung hindi mo to nilayasan, hinila ka niya sa ilalim. 'Di ba? Hinila ka niya sa ilalim. So kung imagine mo kung ang iyong liquidation line andi dito, nasa 30,000 level. Biglang pumalo ng 28,000, patay tayo dyan. Diba? So, again, wag kang magle-leverage na sobrang taas only for you to get liquidated. No? Ang market, it will bounce, pero may tinatawag tayong mga micro swings, yung mga panandaliang mga small swings na gumuguhit pababa at pataas. No? Ito, based on this formation, baka ito is potentially going down based on this MACD, no? MACD is already doing a bearish cross here, but we'll see, no? We'll see about that. Okay, guys, maraming salamat sa inyo. Thank you for all of your support. And extend daw, sabi ni Nel. Yan. Okay. Kakanood daw ng live nyo, Coach. Alam ko na rin po ang left and right. Okay. Alam na. Hey, Richard, kamusta? Manoy. Teka pa tungka. Manoy, banggi na, ha? Maramata pa ka mo tomorrow ng amay, ha? Ay, go pang obra bukas. Alright. Opo, Coach, dyan ako na sinusunog ng mga whale, maliliit na investor para mawala sa mga. Totoo yan, Jessie. Totoo yan. Roan Hardin, undetailed mo talaga, Coach. I always recommend your YouTube vid sa friends ko pag ini-introduce ko sa crypto. Oh, thank you. Thank you. O teka lang, Alan, si Alan kasi taga Alan Ox, taga ano? Ikaw ba yung taga ano? Taga UAE? Ha? Oo. Hey guys, 11:10 na, nag-enjoy kayo. Nag-enjoy rin si Coach, no? Tumataas pa yung viewers natin. Pero yun, siguro I also need to reply kasi sa mga emails ko. Salamat guys, no? Thank you for your help. Maraming ideas kaming pinag-usapan ng mga moderators kanina. The moderators have given me very, 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 very good ideas na pwedeng makatulong sa community natin, no? Bibigyan ko kayo ng idea kapag tayo ay nagkaroon na ng firm update about the idea, no? So there are two major ideas we're currently brainstorming. I will let you guys know officially when we have a more official update. Pero maganda to guys, maganda tong mga suggestions ng mga moderators natin. I'll let you guys know. They will present to us by week after next, no? Bantayan nyo yan and something to do with other things that we can do sa community natin. Tapos, please like and share our channel. At kung meron kayong opportunity tulad ni Miyuki, nakakita kayo ng opportunity where Coach Miranda Miner could make a difference or could give a free talk, no? Pro bono yan. Let me know and I'll be very glad to make time for that particular talk, no? And I'd be very glad to give that seminar or webinar for the students. All right. All right. So, guys, with that said, it's 11:12. Thank you very much for your help and support. I'd look forward to seeing all of you in my live tomorrow again. And I will talk to you guys all soon. Have a very, very good Sunday evening rest. Ingat kayo palagi. And I will talk to you guys very soon. As I always say, Coach Miranda Miner, I love you 3,000. With that said, guys, maraming salamat sa inyo. Tulog na, tulog na. Okay? Good night, guys.